trying to establish some wild edible mushroom, how we can develop some mycelium in the laboratory condition and make them cultivable. In that way also we are trying to establish, and how this mushroom can give a better livelihood to the tribal people. Sometimes what happens, whatever they are getting, getting some money, they are just selling those to other people. Instead of they are taking that valuable or nutritional rich mushroom or that food, they are trying to sell to just develop their livelihood by getting some money. So anyhow, we're trying to establish those concepts on them, that don't try to sell, rather you keep them preserved, make them dry, and at least in a frequent other time you can also take those mushrooms as a food, so that their nutrition value can be developed. Because most of the people in various remote areas, they are facing the malnutrition. So they're through malnutrition, under deprived nutrition, they're again facing different diseases also. So in that way, if we are able to sustain their health condition, because those people have the rich knowledge and rich ethnical knowledge to conserve the your biodiversity, you can say, conserve the vegetation, you can say, conserve the animal kingdom, you can say, everything. Only they have some knowledge, traditional knowledge, which can only be helpful for us to make everything sustainable. Because to make a new thing in an engineered purpose is too difficult, and again that will be a compromised manner. But if we can use the natural resource in a sustainable way, in a very limitation way, very technical way, then that will be more helpful for us. So the project one is somehow related to our sustainable development project goals. Project 2 also, we are trying to develop the women health by using millet microcapsules and the Osoka plant, Saroka, much famous for gynecological issue of women's. So what happens if we make understand that some plants are very much useful for the purpose of some you can say traditional medicine, as well as somehow they are helpful for the development of the modern medicine also. So if we confirm and if we make it understand to the people, common people, then definitely they will be much more interested towards the conservation of the such type of sacred plants, or you can say medicinal plants. Nowadays, soil fertility, rainfall changes, heat, and everything you see, these are now very much impact on the growth of the plants, as well as if the plants grows also, the particular chemical, particular active principle is not synthesized on that particular plant, which again is a drawback. Though we have the plant, but we are not getting the particular compound what that plant should give. So it is another relevancy towards that project, towards the sustainable development of conservation of medicinal plants, and from there how we can develop the different traditional knowledge based modern medicines. And another project also I am handling here, through how I can develop soil health, soil nutritional enhancement and protection and restoration. One paper also we have published through a small research work, that how we can eradicate the toxicity of soil if the soils are toxicated with different heavy metals, and by using some biogenic nanoparticles. Not only here also only we have tested this zinc oxide, but in various other metal and metal oxide nanoparticles also can be helpful to eradicate those toxicity from the soil and restore the soil and help in the growth of the plants in a proper way. Here some of the figures just relevant to that in vitro study we have done, and we have get good result, which can be now transformed to our the field study also we are conducting. And once we'll get the better and the very positive aspect of result, definitely it will be another help for sustaining the soil health, soil nutrition, and protection and restoration of the plant. Next, next slide, please. Another project is a very local issue of project. I am connecting with Dr. Das here. That if those are belongs to India, they know one chili is available is known as Bhut Jalokia. The local name is here capsicum Chinese. That chili mainly in northeastern part is very famous, and the people have consume regularly this and known as Naga chili. What happens if they keep that seed of that chili for a long time without any preservative, or only dry, and they keep after a long time when they try to germinate it and make it seedling, it was not properly germinated. It is an issue they are also facing now. So by coming with Dr. Das, she is actually basically agroecologist and work on the organic farming and all. So after discussing with her, and she has informed me this such type of the problems are going on in the North Sea side, and I am very new to this side, just the job purpose, and after joining this university only, I came to know some of the problems are going on in the North Sea side, and we have tried by treating some zinc oxide nanoparticles. I have, because already I was working on that. And very interestingly, those seeds who are not able to germinate and getting seedling, those are getting germinate and seedling by treatment of different concentration of zinc oxide nanoparticles. So I can say such type of nanotechnology or nanoparticles definitely can help in agriculture sector and sustain the some agriculturally or economically important vegetables, fruits, and other type of plants also. So this experiment only reflect that by using nanobiotechnology also we can restore or sustain some agriculture problems. Here also we have published 2 papers, how nanobiofertilizer and how nanotechnology also help in the your combating agriculture pathogens. Next, some of the contribution regarding sustainable development nanotechnology. So, because now, though I have not extensively working in the field level on the society level, but I have started this type of works, and definitely I hope, and I am very fortunate that I am getting some of the platforms like this conference and some other networks also. I am trying to now learning more and more things about sustainable development goals, how my knowledge and what I know can give a benefit or give a contribution towards the sustainable development. And this platform, like the EduFarm platform, as international, this platform, when I came to know, and I was very happy that yes, any networking or any a platform I came to know, so that I can share whatever the knowledge I have. Though I am a beginner in this field, I can say, but still this small knowledge may be beneficial, and from the experts I can get more suggestion, and I rectify myself, rectify my work or direction or my plan and programs. I can make it more firm and strong towards the sustainable development achievements. Next is another book we have edited with some more eminent people, how our green nanotechnology can help in sustainable development in terms of in the field of food and agriculture, because these 2 fields are though biomedical is another important aspect we are working, and that's also important. But if food and agriculture is sustained, then definitely we will be sustained, our brain will be sustained, and slowly what happens, we can think about other periphery field also, how they can be sustained or they can be properly utilized and developed through using the sustainable development goals. Next slide, please. And through this sustainable development goals also, I have organized a national conference to call many other peoples and make a single platform discussion about bioresource and biosustainability. Just 4 months before only, I have organized a conference, because what happens, as Dr. Halima already introduced this platform and this conference, the networking is very important after that visibility. So for networking, I think it is must needed for us, like a early career researcher or early career academicians or early career worker. So because we need to learn many things, though we are beginner, means definitely I am always ready to learn, ready to listen. So many things will come out, and from this output and achievement, definitely I will learn much more and utilize all those knowledge in my current working area, and work for more sustainable development goal achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mohanta.
Very small presentation. What actually I am doing, I just want to present here. And this is my university gate. This is a scenario that I am giving my university entrance gate only. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing such insightful knowledge on the role of nanobiotechnology in sustainable development. Your perspective on the food and agriculture paradigm has truly broadened our understanding. I think Mr. Hina has raised her hand. Sorry, Ms. Hina. We'll be taking question answer session after our second speaker, please. Now, I would like Mr. Manimaram to go ahead with his topic. Sir, I think you are able to unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, I can.
Over to you, sir.
I'm able to. I hope I'm able to share my WhatsApp files. Okay. Okay, I can see my WhatsApp files, and I think I should be able to play my videos from here. Okay, before I start playing the video, let me say good evening to all the participants and thank Tom and EdFam for giving me the ITE stands for Institute of Technical Education, where students from the age group of about 18 to 20 go for 2 to 3 years of education in their respective fields. And these students are handpicked by an environmental expert. What he does is he kind of mentors the students on how to conduct environmental audits. So they are assigned SMEs, small and medium enterprise business entities. The students are formed into groups of 3s and 4s and 5s from various ITE institutes, and a lot of them go to various SMEs. And there they do the kind of environmental auditing, and they compare the scenario before and after, and they come out and they present the results. And some of the results are so wonderful that the SMEs are able to absorb and start practicing them to save the consumption of electricity and water. So this is what NYAA does, getting the students to do the environmental audit with the SMEs. And then this kind of experiment is going on for quite a few years now. Not many years, about 3 or 4 years now. Every alternative year, this kind of project, it takes place. I have filmed 2 seasons. I'm getting ready to film the 3rd season next year. Okay, shall I play the first video first?
Yes, please.
Climate change is no longer just a headline. It's our reality.
Wait, we are not able to see the
Extreme
video.
weather, droughts, wildfires,
It is still the same page.
floods. Yet we're
Say again.
Manimaranji, we are not able to see the video. Do one thing. First, you start video on your screen and then you share screen. Still your WhatsApp page is visible to us, not the video page.
Oh, not the video page.
Yes.
Okay. So I have to stop sharing now and start again?
Yes, first you start video and then you share the screen after starting video.
Okay. Still WhatsApp screen?
No, sir.
Now something else. Now Naya Council provides some other page.
Page has changed?
Same page we are. Just wait. You are.
Climate change is no longer just.
No,
Is it?
it's just your WhatsApp screen is appearing, sir.
Okay, give me a minute. There you go.
Actually, I am not able to see your video. Can you just send me hi from your number? Otherwise, I will show from here. Just send me hi on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah, please send. Okay, actually, name saved in my in my number is different. It is money. That's why I was not able to get you. Okay, just
Oh,
now I'm sharing. Don't worry.
okay.
Just a headline.
Is it okay now?
Erratic rains, inundating floods, never before seen wildfires, long dry spells and droughts, rising sea levels, disappearing coastal lands, melting glaciers. This is the world we live in. The culprit? Climate change caused by carbon emissions and greenhouse gases. Economic activities and industrialization are the biggest contributors. How can countries strive for economic growth, which provide employment to millions of people, and yet ensure their activities do not generate enormous amounts of carbon emissions? A new initiative in Singapore aims to deliver a solution. This initiative demonstrates that businesses can indeed reduce carbon emissions without impacting business operations. According to the National Youth Achievement Award Council, the young hold the key to the solution.
In Singapore, we work together with our various government agencies to support the Singapore Green Plan 2030. A group of IT students were trained by our climate change advisor to work with SMEs to reduce carbon emission and enhance their sustainability. The project was completed with amazing results with the support of HSBC Singapore.
With the expert guidance of its climate change advisor, Professor Jeff Obart, NYAA worked closely with the Institute of Technical Education to train staff and students to conduct environmental reviews.
So in order to do that, we adopted an input process output model where we looked at the environmental aspects of the business with respect to resource consumption, energy and water use, and looked at the efficiency of the business operations and the type of waste that was produced from each type of business so that we could cut the emissions.
Various teams from the Institute of Technical Education dug deep and came up with ways these companies could drastically reduce wastage with just a few simple, innovative solutions. Champion Precision Manufacturing is one company that has benefited from the team's ideas. The CNC machines used by the company make use of air compressors to remove oil and metal chips during operation. These air compressors use a considerable amount of electricity. At the same time, coolants are also used to prevent these machines from getting overheated. And recycling the coolants for this purpose require large amounts of water. The ITE team swapped out the air compressors, replacing them with those that use less energy but deliver the same or even higher pressure for waste removal. It also came up with a new design which reduced the amount of coolant used for operating the machines by 25%. Both measures brought down the company's annual carbon emissions from 12,325 kilograms to 4,205 kilograms. Song Fish Dealer is a leading supplier of frozen seafood and poultry in Singapore. It uses hundreds of freezers to preserve food. What the ITE team observed was that the temperature of the freezers fluctuated frequently, resulting in an overconsumption of power. It estimated that a 1 degree Celsius drop in freezer temperature would increase energy consumption by between 5 and 10%. The ITE team built and installed temperature sensors for the company that worked using IoT technologies. These sensors ensured that the temperature within each freezer would be maintained at an optimum temperature of minus 18 degrees Celsius. The cloud-based sensors would kick in to detect and alert technicians to fix faulty freezers whenever temperatures threatened to fluctuate. This simple device helped Songfish reduce carbon emissions. After completing the environmental review with the 15 SMEs, ITE estimated that the project helped these companies save 144 tons in carbon dioxide emissions. Their ideas also resulted in business cost savings amounting to about $76,000 a year. Imagine if these ideas could be used for all 219,000 SMEs in Singapore. This could work out to saving over 2 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions a year and a business cost saving of over $1.1 billion. Now, these are ideas truly worth exploring. Without the support and funding of HSBC, this project wouldn't have been possible.
HSBC is very pleased to support the NYAA project. This project addresses 3 elements close to our heart: supporting our customers, building future skills, and creating a sustainable future. Through the NYAA project, we're excited for SMEs, the backbone of our economy, to receive the support they often lack to pursue sustainability as an engine and enabler of growth. We are motivated to see our youth being equipped with critical skills of tomorrow. Furthermore, we are heartened to see how climate change, one of the greatest challenges of our times, can be tackled through collaboration. The NYAA project demonstrates not just a win-win, but a triple win formula. We look forward to more success stories to come.
The message from these environmental reviews conducted through the NYAA project is clear. Going green not only preserves the environment for future generations, it is also a proactive way for businesses to cut costs.
That's all, Dr.
Wow,
Halimah, the
this
video. Do you
really
want to play
very
the
beautiful.
second video also?
You made this video?
Yes, I made this video.
Wow, it is really so perfect. It is wonderful.
Do you want to play the second video also? It has more SME examples.
Sure, I will.
Okay.
Climate change is no longer just a headline. It's our reality. Extreme weather, droughts, wildfires, food scarcity, floods. Yet, we're not powerless. Together, we can rewrite this narrative. Taking proactive steps, fostering innovation, and raising our voices today will shape a healthier tomorrow. This commitment drives the ITE, NYAA, and HSBC initiative.
The NYAA recognized the importance of empowering our youth, particularly from the ITE. Our mission was to provide them with the necessary skills to conduct environmental reviews and find solutions in collaboration with the SME to reduce our carbon footprints. The outcome of the project exceeded our expectation. I would like to thank HSBC for their partnership and support.
So this is the second year of our sustainability project where the council has worked with the Institute of Technical Education and HSBC on projects to help SMEs in Singapore to cut their carbon emissions. And in particular this year, we've seen a great deal of enthusiasm and innovation from the students working on the project. It's been absolutely fantastic. And of course, we'd like to say a big thank you to ITE, to the staff involved in making these projects possible.
The outcomes truly transformative. Let's journey through the incredible changes at these 6 SMEs, demonstrating that cutting carbon emissions and enhancing sustainability isn't just feasible, it's also profitable. Yamar Furniture is an SME that manufactures and retails wooden furniture. The company designs and crafts furniture in its factory based in Indonesia and sells products from its showroom in Singapore. Here, the project team from ITE College Central did an environmental review and found some issues. The main issue is what to do with off-cut wood, the production of which becomes inevitable at the time of making the wooden products. To deal with waste wood, the ITE team recommends repurposing the off-cut pieces to make home decor and office organizer collections. If implemented, this measure has the potential to minimize waste and reduce carbon dioxide emissions by about 127 tons per annum and boost revenue for the company. ISS, or International Service System, is a global company that offers a range of facility management services. Singapore General Hospital is one of its clients in Singapore. Here, the team from ITE College West conducted an environmental review. Their task was to reduce energy consumption without compromising indoor air quality where the outpatients are treated. The ITE team studied the air handling unit system at SGH as well as its energy consumption. After reviewing the problem, the team devised a solution to reduce energy consumption. The solution was to reduce the air handling unit's fan frequency from 50 Hz to 40 Hz. This measure reduced power consumption from 360 to 184 kilowatt hours per day, equivalent to mitigating about 27.5 tons of carbon dioxide emissions per annum. J Salon is a leading hair and beauty company providing exceptional services for over 36 years. Managed by J's Beauty International, J Salon takes a holistic approach to beauty and wellness. It was awarded the prestigious BCA Green Mark Platinum in 2021 for its commitment to sustainable business practices. To further reduce the salon's carbon footprint, the EcoLab team from ITE College East conducted an environmental review and identified 2 issues. One was the high flow and low pressure shower head for washing customers' hair. The second issue was using hair dryers with a high energy rating. The shower head was found to consume 5.5 liters of water per minute. The IT team replaced them with a shower head that consumes only 3 liters of water per minute. This amounts to a saving of 46% in water, which is equivalent to mitigating about 0.4 tons of carbon dioxide emissions a year. The high-energy hairdryer was replaced with a low-energy consuming hairdryer, saving 24% in electricity, which is equivalent to mitigating about 0.5 tons of carbon dioxide emissions per annum. Knott's Cafe and Living is a lifestyle cafe run by ExpressFlower.com Private Limited. Here, the project team from ITE College West conducted an environmental review and observed that the cafe generates meat offcuts while filleting meats like salmon and beef. The key finding was that the meat waste can contribute to substantial carbon emissions if discarded. To deal with the offcuts, the team proposed to the management that the offcut meats could either be used to prepare delicious side dishes like soup or donated to charities like the Helping Hand. The cafe can minimize food waste by using the meat offcuts and save about 20 kilograms of meat every month. This is equivalent to mitigating about 19.6 tons of carbon dioxide in yearly emissions. Laundry Loft is a business entity that offers a range of laundry services. Here, customers can wash and dry their clothes themselves. The outlets are air-conditioned to maintain a cool temperature within the laundrette. Here, the project team from ITE College East conducted an environmental review and found several issues. The primary problem was that the dryers operated at high temperatures, ranging from 45 to 83 degrees Celsius. This increased room temperature and caused the air conditioning system to work harder. To address the problem, the team proposed insulating the dryer's interior and exterior. This solution significantly reduced heat emissions to the environment and maintained an optimum temperature. The solution resulted in substantial energy savings of about 1,935 kilowatts per year, equivalent to about 0.8 tons of carbon dioxide emissions per year, with a cost saving of around $575. Starlight Tool Precision Engineering is a company that offers a range of cutting-edge services like multi-axis CNC and so on. Here, the project team from ITE College Central studied the operations and found some issues with how water was used to clean machine-cut components. They found that the machine-cut parts were washed and rinsed with running tap water, which can drain away. To reduce water consumption, the team proposed to create a water recycling system that captures, filters, and treats the wastewater from the washing process. At this rate, recycling water is estimated to save the company about 336 cubic meters of water per year, equivalent to cutting about 0.5 tons of carbon dioxide emissions per annum. One undeniable truth emerges. Businesses prioritizing the environment don't just foster a healthier planet, they witness healthier profits. It's sustainability redefined, the future of commerce.
It is once again an honor to support NYAA on this meaningful and impactful initiative which started as an idea 4 years ago. HSBC is committed to supporting our community, building future skills, and creating a sustainable future. This partnership with the Institutes of Technical Education and the SMEs not only supports local businesses on their sustainability journey, but also helps develop and create a supply of green skills through education and hands-on experiences. This will lead to better job opportunities for future generations. The impact of climate change is real and happening now. We must take action and work hand in hand towards the common goal of a sustainable future for all.
Very beautiful idea. Really wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful work, Mr. Mani.
Yeah, so this is what this organization or this NGO called NYAA does. And all these projects that you saw in the videos, the solutions developed by the students are being implemented by these industries. So it's just not an experiment. It is being practiced by the SMEs all over Singapore, which helps in reducing the carbon footprint to a large extent. So that's about.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for sharing. Please unmute yourself. Thank you very much for sharing. Now we will take the question answers and then we will request Mr. Narendra Singh ji to.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, there was mentioned that we can reduce the frequency from 50 hertz to 40 hertz and it will reduce a lot of carbon footprints. But is it a feasible step to reduce how we will reduce the frequency?
This is technical part of it. I'm only a filmmaker. I scripted it that way. It is quite possible. They are using.
No, whole country, whole system, whole organization. No, it is very serious actually. 50 to 40 hertz.
Mm-hmm.
I am also a technical person. That is why I am asking.
Yeah,
because even if there is a change of more than 0.5 hertz, it
Mm-hmm.
affects operation of so many things.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm not a technical person. I'm not a technical person.
No issues, no issues.
No problem,
just
sir.
a filmmaker.
You can just find out technical person and you can connect to us.
Yeah.
So maybe we can have
Actually,
one with him.
yeah, actually, Narendra ji, these are all the piloted projects. Singapore government is more concerning about sustainable environment. They wanted to find out the concepts or any implementations which are going to be applicable for the SME who are consuming more electricity. Because Singapore power source also very expensive. They wanted to consider to analyze and review and report according to that the carbon emission or carbon footprint they wanted to reframe. And Singapore is the first country they are supporting the green energy sources or non-conventional energy sources. They are making these hypotheses for the sustainable development goals. The IT students are engaging the project such a way to engage the SME industry who are consuming more electricity, knowing or unknowingly. That's why Manimaran ji is just make all these steps, the videos and other abilities.
All right.
So
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. Yeah, and Dr. Mani also. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And just adding to Dr. Ram's explanation, the script is vetted by scientists and the government. The process, the validation of the technical process is duly certified or counter-checked by these experts. But I understand your concern coming from a technical background. There must be some issue with you, which is beyond my capacity to explain.
That's okay, sir. No issues. Absolutely no issues.
Thank you, Mr. Manimaram, for your impactful presentation on sustainability adaptations for SMEs. Your insights on practical solutions for small and medium-sized enterprises looks quite incredibly valuable. Now to conclude, I think Ms. Hina has something to ask.
Good evening to both the speakers and the delegates here. So, ma'am, my question was to Mr. Yugal Kishore. So, you mentioned about the nanoparticles and the green application and the green sustainable applications. So, and you also mentioned about your research papers, sir. So, what exactly are nanoparticles in natural availability? Like you gave example of chilies, and how are we using it as a as a sustainable tool?
Mr. Yugal has already left, I think.
Yes, Mr. Kishore is not there.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Anyway, you WhatsApp me this question. I'll forward to him on your behalf.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, yes. Over to you, Asma.
Yes, ma'am. To conclude, I would like to invite Mr. Narendra Singh to wrap up and conclude today's event.
Thank you so much. So I am driving and there is a heavy rain and heavy traffic, but no issues. It was a full session. And just to clear the point of what is the nanotubes and what is the nanotechnology. So this is a prevailing trend these days as we have moved, from macro to micro to mini, the micro to nano. So nano is, the size of nano is 10 to the power 9. Think of. So micro used to be 10 to the power 6. So everything is getting miniaturized. And in terms of biotechnology also, the nanotechnology is playing a very, very vital role. I think you should read it, whoever has asked the question. This is, in this age, nanotechnology and the, nano processors, nano chips, they are prevalent in all field of lives, all walks of lives, including the biotechnology, including the device, including the, pharmaceutical medicines, tablets. So everything now is being put through nano. The size has miniaturized. So it's a revolution, in fact. So thank you very much to both the speakers for enlightening us on the, use of the sustainable energy and thinking for the, future generation. If each day, each one of us take a small steps, it's definitely going to help the nature, the, society, the earth, planet, and the future generations. So once again, on behalf of EduFam, I want to thank each one of you for participating in this. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Narendra Singh, for wrapping up the session so well. And a big thank you to both the speakers and our attendees. And yes, of course, EduFam International Academy, who is organizing a great event on 14th September. And to our co-organizers, International and Resolve Asia, Singapore, and Brand Guilds, our media partner. Together, we are making stride towards a sustainable future. Thank you all for attending, and we look forward to seeing you at the main event on 14th September. Have a great day. Good night, everyone.
So my humble request to each one of you is that please register yourself. Virtual attendees are complimentary. There are no charges for the virtual attendees. And virtual